Hello everyone, this is Linda and I'd like to share with you my projects for Craftyirina's 500 Subby giveaway challenge. And for the challenge you had to make 5 things, and they were, I'll start here, a ticket and a tile, which I have placed together on this little lace card that I made. And I used the Graphic 45 Sweet Sentiments collection for this. And the ticket, I just cut out an image and adhered it onto the ticket. And then I used some homemade texture paint and went around the edges. I stickled the flowers. I'm not sure that you can see those. I stickled the flowers and the wings. And then on the tile, I used a Scrabble tile and an image from the Sweet Sentiments collection. I went around the edges of it with the homemade texture paint, and then I used glossy accents over the top. And then I just used one of these small open roses from Wild Orchid Crafts. Put it on a small little doily flower, which also came from Wild Orchid Crafts. Some little pink bows that I had in my stash that I think probably came from Michael's, and used a piece of bead string for a hanger. And this little applique came from a wedding dress, and I sprayed it with this new Heidi Swap color spray that I got on sale at Michael's in the chartreuse color, and I really like it. I only gave that just 2 quick little sprays, and it really took the color well. So I really like that. And then on the back I just have my information. So those are the first 2 projects that we had to make. And then we had to do an altered domino, and this is mine, and I also used this Sweet Sentiments for that. I just cut out an image and put it on the domino, and then put glossy accents over it. I also used the homemade texture paint. You know, I really like the homemade texture paint, which is really just sand and acrylic paint, and I love it. It's so much fun to play with and work with. And then I trimmed it with some bead trim that I had in my stash that I have no idea where it came from. And then I used a little charm here that I think probably was from an earring, but I'm not sure. And then for the top, I don't know what you call this little thing, but I just used one of these little closure things here to hang it with, and put my information on the back. So that's my domino. And then we had to do an altered cork. So this is mine. And I used some lace from my stash. This is a lace that I got from Miss Garden Grove, I think. And then on the top I used another little piece of lace that I did a running stitch and gathered, and put a little pink rosette on top, and then tied a little bow. And for the hanger I used some bead chain, pearl chain, and I just wrapped the ribbon around and through it, and then I tied the bow. And then on the bottom I hung this little charm, and that came from Michael's. So that's my altered cork. And then we had to make something from a paper bag. And so I used a white lunch bag, and I used a paper for the background here. I used a page from this Glitz cashmere dame. Okay, so you can't see it very well, but it's back here. And then I used a square doily. And then I used one of these wooden frames from Michael's, and I painted it with acrylic paint, and then I sprayed over it with Tattered Angels. It's a clear. Let me see if I can grab it and show you what it is. What's the name of it? Iridescent gold. I sprayed over it with that. Gave it a little bit of a shimmer, but not too much. And the image I got free. I found I think I got it from Pinterest, I'm not sure. And then I used some Wild Orchid Crafts, cherry blossoms, and the pink carnation, which are some of my very favorites. I love the carnations. I used some white leaves and a couple of these real tiny little, I don't know what you call them, little flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I just laid some bead trim down in there. And so that's the front. I used a magnet as a closure, and I haven't put anything inside yet. But this is also the paper from the Cashmere Dame. And there's a pocket, of course, here. And in the back. So those are my entries for Craftyirina's 500 giveaway challenge. I hope you like them, Irene, and thanks guys for stopping by. I'll chat with you later. Bye.